Hey guys, today we're in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, and we're doing some rooftop pipe welding. The truck is way down there, so we're working off of like an inverter welder. We've got a rooftop unit that has a heat exchanger inside of it, and we are stick welding some inlets and outlets onto it. This is, I think, 4-inch schedule 40 piping. There's a CN tower there. So we've got, I believe, 4 welds to make here, using a rope access to hang off the side for the tops. And then I'm working on a ladder from the bottom ones. So this first video, I'm just putting my root in. You can see how the one on the right's already got one in it. But I'm, putting a 332 pass in 7018 uphill, obviously, burning around 93 amps. I'm doing a root pass here, and then I'll put a cover pass in. I can only get about 2 passes in on this stuff. It's pre-beveled, and we're just putting couplings on the end so that they can attach their I don't know what they're called, venture locks. They're like a type of pipe clamp that comes. This stuff's galvanized, so it's a little smoky, but yeah, it's tight, hanging off the side of the building, but we're getting it in there. So now we're working with some 8-inch pipe. Reason I'm working on the ground with these ones is this was like a last minute thing they gave to me. I didn't know that these had to be done. Otherwise I would have hiked the pipe stands up to 14 stories, but I just wanted to get these 2 pipes done. So yeah, same thing, using 332. These are threaded pipe outlets. They're actually not the right size pipe outlets for this pipe either, so they don't really sit on there great. The reason I'm not leveling them or anything like that is they're just for test ports, so that they just get blocked off, basically. Like, it's so that they can put like a measuring device or pull water from it if they need to, but it doesn't actually get used in the system unless there's testing going on. So I'm using the pipe nipples just to hold the pipe. It's not the piece that actually goes in there. It's just to rotate it. It's just so I can kind of grab onto it, because it gets really, really hot. But yeah, my stinger, the reason I'm using a structural twist stinger here is I actually dropped my stinger off of that first story you see behind me. My tong style stinger broke, which was disappointing, but I had this backup, so I brought that with me. So yeah, just gonna weld these ones out quick. So next up, we've got like a horizontal pipe outlet, OLED, I guess you call it. Again, these are test ports. I'm not sure if they, I don't think these ones actually got anything. I'm just using that nipple to like brace myself on and kind of somewhat square it by eye, but I'm not really doing a whole lot as far as like leveling or plumbing these fittings, unless they're actually getting plumbed like with hard piping. So yeah, this is another test port, just again, wrong size, so it does take a couple of passes to get it to kind of fit on there the way it should. You get kind of like a high-low on it, but it got on there nonetheless. So lastly, we've got a 1-inch OLED here. I am actually leveling this one because this one does get, I think this has something to do with, I know that this is all fire rated, or not fire rated, but like fire extinguisher stuff on this Empire stuff, anything that's labeled Empire there. They're the ones that do all the inspections and things for fire suppression, I guess you call it. So yeah, this one actually does get threaded. I remember the 1-inch stuff does actually carry some water all the time. So I leveled this one here just to the pipe so that it would end up where it needs to be, kind of thing. But yeah, I'll just put a few passes in this one as well. And yeah. I do apologize for the tight camera thing. This is in pipe racking, like as you can see behind there. I'm standing on a ladder, and this is hanging off the ceiling, and there's pipes every 20 inches or something like that. So I literally have my camera stuck to a pipe right next to me. There's not a whole lot of space here to record, and there's also pipe fitters working in this area too as well, and I don't really want to get them on video / don't really want to ask them about it. So this is the best I could do with the space I was given. All right, that's the end of this one, guys. Thanks very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, shoot them down below. We're also on Instagram at LK Welding. See you on the next one.